Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim.
I'm Meredith.
And today on Ramblings, it almost didn't happen.
What is this? What are we telling everybody about?
We had an emergency.
Okay.
The last time we seen them, it was New Year's Day, right? Morning at the last Rambling, wasn't it? New Year's morning. And we were going to the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't New Year's
the
Eve,
wedding
right?
emergency.
The wedding emergency.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day. Mm-hmm. Blue skies, not much wind, perfect temperature. We got dressed up. Everybody saw how we were dressed up and everything. Mm-hmm. It went downhill quickly. Now, because when we saw them,
it really was unfortunate.
When we saw them,
how long are we gonna drag this out?
No. When we saw them New Year's Day, right? Because
well, it happened New Year's Eve.
Right, but New Year's we talked about
New Year's Eve.
We talked about the rehearsal dinner,
evening
right? Right.
Was when the incident happened.
Right. So New Year's Eve. Let's go back to New Year's Eve because this is really when it happened. We had the rehearsal dinner. Joy and Kevin, that was John's mom and dad, the groom's mom and dad had the rehearsal dinner for us. It was delicious, right? Yeah, we talked about this. We didn't talk about what happened to Alyssa, though. At the end of it, my daughter Alyssa, the bride, was having Jarrett, walking him around, my grandson Jarrett.
On New Year's Eve at the dinner.
New Year's Eve at the rehearsal dinner. Mm-hmm. Yeah, rehearsal dinner. Rehearsal was great, Mm-hmm. Well, Jarrett has a propensity to pinch and scratch.
Yeah,
he's a pincher. He's a pincher. Well, my daughter was walking around with Jarrett at the rehearsal dinner, and he scratched towards her face.
Not towards, in her
he
eye.
He stuck his little bitty baby fingernail in her eye. And you know how sharp babies' fingernails are? They're like razor blades.
No, he got her.
And she was immediately...
I don't think... We didn't know how bad it was that evening.
We had a guess that it was going to be a scratched cornea. We did. I did. Because I've had that happen to me before when I was working on a deck. Scratched corneas are terrible, terrible pain. His little nails are like razor blades. And I could tell... I had scratched my cornea before when I was working on a deck, building a deck. Mm-hmm. And wasn't wearing safety glasses like I should have been.
Yeah, but you don't know as a parent you're supposed to wear safety glasses when you hold your baby.
True.
Although we were joking about that the next day at the wedding because Morgan, your son, had to carry Jarrett. His role was to carry him down the aisle, and we were like, we need to get some safety glasses for you.
Yeah, basically anybody whose job was to hold my grandson should have had safety glasses on. It was that bad. Yeah, whenever I got the sawdust in my eye, I was building a deck, and my last cut, of course it's always on your last cut, right? We had one board left to cut. I cut it, and it got my eye, and I was in the emergency room for hours. They put that stuff in your eye, the blue dye, and he's like, ooh, yeah, you got scratches. And I said, what can you do about it? He said, well, I'll give you these numbing drops, but they don't last very long. And I didn't sleep at all that night. So New Year's Eve, my daughter goes home, and her eye is excruciating. She said she cannot close her eyelid.
But she did say she got some sleep.
She did. I think she was just being nice. She maybe got like an hour, maybe, if I had to guess.
Oh, really?
Of course, it was her wedding night too. I mean, the night before her wedding. So, I talked to her that morning, the morning of her wedding, New Year's Day, and she said, "This is terrible," because we were supposed to meet at 1:30 and do the pictures, the pre-pictures, right before the wedding. That didn't happen. Her mom is a nurse practitioner, and she called around a prescription for the numbing eye drops. No place had them. Okay, well, first off, no optometrist office was open. And then Kroger, Walmart, Walgreens, they were all out or had none in stock.
And it was really frustrating. I felt so bad for her. And we were looking for what eye drops we had. The only thing I had was pink eye drops. Pink eye drops, which was not.
Why you been touching your poo? We said we weren't going to talk about poo.
It wasn't for me.
We said we weren't going to talk about poo today.
It was Willow that had pink eye, but
because we said we weren't going to talk about poo. Because we don't want to talk.
So, anyways, somebody ended up finding some. Bringing some.
Her mom ended up calling CVS, and CVS had some.
But
So
not the one they wanted. Not the strongest one.
Not the one they wanted. So Alyssa was putting the drops in her eye, and she said it wouldn't last a couple hours.
I think she said she only got like 20 minutes out of it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was, and the wedding was a lot longer than 20 minutes.
But she was crying, so that helped lubricate
I don't
her
know.
eye.
I don't know, because remember I don't know. When I had mine, just opening or closing the eyelid at all was, I mean, I kept a patch on it, just keep the eyelid closed, because it wouldn't open and close it. And that's what, she said she had patches, remember? I don't know if she said she had patches for it. I don't know
Nobody wants to wear a patch and look like a pirate
But
on their
maybe that's how
wedding
she
day.
slept that night, was with a patch on it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how she got sleep, because that's the only way I could have got sleep. So right before the wedding, she's got this eye thing. She gets in her dress and stuff. No pictures like we were supposed to do. And we ended up delaying the wedding for a little while.
Well, it wasn't no pictures on time.
No pictures before the wedding.
Before, yes.
Yeah, we were supposed to do the family pictures before the wedding. That way you go straight to reception, right?
But we shouldn't let this overrun the fact that the wedding went so well.
Okay.
It really did go well.
Except for one thing.
What now?
I had a problem.
Oh, your camera messed up. I know.
So
yeah, your camera was...
My daughter asked me to film the wedding. And, I'm in the wedding, so I really couldn't film the wedding. Meredith held the GoPro for one part. When I sat down, but I stuck a really nice, my camera that I originally had, the Sony A7C that got ran over by the Kubota.
But it doesn't look like it got run over anymore.
No, it's $600. Better not look like it. You got $600 in repair. And I had to buy a new lens, a $1,000 lens.
Oh
that was was just for the camera repair. So I really hadn't used that one much, and I'd set it up and got it set up and had a beautiful view of where the bride, the groom, talking and everything. And then when I went to look at the film, for some reason it was autofocusing, hunting in and out, in and out. So I got to figure out how to use that film with all the other stuff I got to, because it was the main one.
I know. I hate that.
So.
I know. Well, and I kind of thought, y'all know that Tim can kind of be meticulous. So when he started saying, babe, it was zooming in and zooming out, I thought, okay, this is like one of Tim's things where he's just being over meticulous. But then I looked at it and it really is kind of like your...
You can't watch it. It's pretty much unwatchable.
Actually, it's not that fast. It's more like...
Yeah, it's like...
But
I'll incorporate some other scenes and I'll figure out something for her.
But there was a professional photographer.
Yeah, so we should have some really good pictures coming from. So the wedding, the pastor, it was his first wedding, and he was as nervous, I think, as she was.
I think he was too. I really think he was. He practiced a lot.
He did a very, very good job. Yeah, we went through it like 5 times on the rehearsal, right?
Yeah.
And he did a very good job. I was very, very impressed. And God was in it from the beginning to the end. And the rehearsal dinner, the family worked so hard getting all that set up and everything. And then we got the dance at the end of it.
I know.
I got the first dance. I got the first dance, didn't I?
Yeah, because you're the dad.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know how that works. I've never married off a daughter before.
Aww.
So I got the
we
first.
We can't talk about this for too long. You're gonna start crying.
I will start crying. I got the first dance
with the. We can't get too deep into it.
Yeah, and then I got to dance.
I can already tell you're gonna start.
Then I got to dance with you, my bride to be, and
man.
And we danced a few songs, and had a really, really good time. I got to give a toast.
I know you did.
I wrote it in the shower so no one would see my tears.
It was so sweet, and I'm not a crier, and I cried that day. There were some very sweet moments.
Oh, appreciate it, baby. So, but the wedding went on, and she made it through, and her.
Wait. Let me correct that. I'm not usually a happy crier too much. I'm a woman, so I am a crier.
oh, baby, you got to tell them the story.
Oh yeah.
About the contact.
Yeah. So on the way home.
This is hilarious.
On the way home. And let me make sure I phrase it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You said something was messed up in your contact.
My left contact, left contact was messing up yesterday.
And I said, oh, you know how, I said, is it from crying? Because you know how your contacts will get messed up when you cry a lot? And he goes, no, babe, I don't know that.
Why would I know that? How would I know that? Yeah, because it gets foggy if you're in contact. You gotta take them out and clean them.
You cry for an hour?
No, I've never cried for an hour. I don't remember. I mean, I cried at my daughter's wedding. I cried at
I'd say you tear up.
Yeah.
But I guess, yeah, you probably don't know what contacts do when you boo-hoo sob cry. But as a woman, I can tell you that they get foggy.
Okay, I would not know that.
They
If I sleep in my I can't sleep in my contacts. You sleep in yours, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, I take mine on every single night. If I don't, when I wake up the next morning, I got to peel my eyes open. I have dry eye.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to like peel, and then I have to peel the contact off the cornea.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh no, it's almost as bad as poo talk, isn't it?
Yeah, that's painful. No.
So
yeah, but the day went off really well. I think she was happy and dancing at the
Yes.
reception.
Got to dance with her babies, of course, John, her husband, and it was just a beautiful occasion, for a young couple, and then her grandparents got to dancing. They were dancing to Elvis and Jailhouse Rock and doing all kind of Ain't Nothing But a Hound. They were doing the swing dance. That was called swing dance, where they do the swing, and Meredith tried to get me to dip her a few times. I've not had much experience with that type of dancing, and she started dipping, and I'm like, "Where you going, girl?" I held her though. We did a couple spins, but yeah, we'll have to work on it. We'll have to work on our ballroom dancing.
We'll have to work on it.
So last night was pretty fun. We played board. It was game night.
Oh yeah.
On the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Next door neighbor and her daughter came over. We played games on the Netflix new app thing.
That is fun. If you have Netflix,
and
you should try it. But
only on certain
enough,
TVs.
We have a Samsung TV and it shows up at the top. We have Roku TVs. We can't figure out how to get the Netflix games to show up at the top. It said online that it should have worked, but I can't get it.
Probably just, I updated the softwares, and that didn't help. But they're beta testing, meaning they're pushing it out, they're trialing it. Because Pictionary didn't work last night. We tried Pictionary.
Yeah, which is so fun.
Yeah.
Pictionary on the Netflix games is really fun.
Hey, can you imagine with 8 people? That'd have been so fun. Screaming out because we just played with 3 or 4. So.
I'm so bummed we didn't get to do that. But we did, what, spinners?
Apple to Apples.
Oh, Apple to Apples was funny.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
Who won Apples to Apples? Was it you or Christina?
Christina.
Okay. And then we played Spinner, Dominoes, and who won Dominoes? Was it Willa? Or was it you?
I don't think it was me.
Well,
It was
I know it wasn't me and
not
Hudson.
you and Hudson.
I know it's not me.
Oh, God. Whooped.
They're coming to get you, baby. They're coming to get you.
That's the ambulance. I can tell the difference in the sirens.
Um,
Even though we are out in the country, my house is at a 4-way stop of 2-lane roads that are kind of throughways.
Yeah.
So the emergency vehicles do pass by.
I live about 8 to 10 miles from town, but town ends abruptly. Mm-hmm. Whereas, your town, where Kroger is and everything, is probably 8 miles away. Mm-hmm. But the town extends to your house. Yeah, so we played games last night, and then tonight we're finishing up the holiday vacation for the kids with a night of bowling. First time we've been bowling. You and I.
I feel like we've already done all of life together.
But we have not. We're still learning new things. We're still learning lots of new
exciting.
things. Right? Lots of new things we're learning.
You're so funny.
We are going VIB bowling tonight, hopefully. Very important bowler.
Oh, okay.
I tried to reserve the VIB lanes. You have leather couches and, dark black lights, and they play music videos, and they have a bar and a restaurant right there for the...
Yeah, yesterday, we thought we were going bowling yesterday, and that's when I said, "Oh, babe, this will be fun. You're going to be impressed because I'm a really good bowler." And I hear from Hudson's room him hollering, "No, you're not." I'm not. He's right. I was joking. Mm-hmm. In fact, sometimes I bowl granny style, like between the legs, like with 2 hands. And then usually I like to put the bumpers up for at least one game so that I'm not throwing all gutter balls.
Well, we got 2 hours on the private land, semi-private lanes, hopefully. They're trying to reserve them for us. Last night we tried to get in, and it was league night, and it was going to be 9 o'clock before we get in, and we're way past bedtime at 9 o'clock. So.
Oh, gosh. No, we can't be. I don't even like to drive at night.
Yeah, we are not out in the town 9 o'clock people. Right? That's not our jam. We are not.
Although, if you give me coffee late at night. Sometimes I might stay up all night and watch movies.
We stopped in at Scooter's Coffee on the way home from the wedding, and because it was a long day. That was a long day, and I got a.
I don't know why you want to drink coffee on a long day, but that was really good. Now that kind of makes me want one of those. It was
salted
Scooters.
Caramel. What was yours called? Salted caramel cream or something?
Yeah, it was salt and sweet, which that is the magic mix. That's why like trail mix is good, McDonald's fries, things like that. But I never thought about it with coffee. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, try it. Salt and sweet was so good in coffee. In a latte,
Yeah. And so yeah, we got home and she was like, okay, let's watch some TV. Like, babe, you know what time it is? So finally finished Stranger Things. I was not impressed. You said some people said they cried 3 times in the finale and stuff.
Some of your
family.
kids.
Yeah. I'm like, I watched the entire series and I was just kind of.
I wasn't connecting with it so much, but I'm also not really into sci-fi, fantasy. I mean, that's not really sci-fi, is it? It's more just fantasy. What is that category? Monsters?
I guess it's fantasy. Yeah.
I get more sucked into the practical dramas.
Mayor of Kingstown. We finished the season of that. Or did you finish it?
That
Or did you fall
one's depressing.
asleep?
I wouldn't say that's like my favorite.
That one you can't really binge watch too much. You have to get it in small doses because it is depressing. You know, the prison and the drug deals and the crime and all that stuff. But it's still a good show. I mean,
our favorite's Landman.
We watched the last episode of Landman, and that was entertaining. I will never eat an omelet the same way. Omelet, yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna finish getting ready to go bowling. Hopefully, y'all had a happy New Year. The wedding did happen after a few emergencies, but it happened beautifully, and they're happy, and we're happy. We're happy, they're happy. So now it's our turn to get married. Now we can start talking about ours, right?
And getting everybody on here's help and advice and tips as we have to make various decisions. But
well, we did learn from watching my daughter's wedding things we do and do not want to do, right?
Right.
There were some things we are not doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Because to each their own. Like to eat everybody, you got to build things for your own background, personality.
Theirs was more traditional. There's definitely, they follow the blue book, the playbook, not the blue book. Yes, that's Kelly Blue Book. How much your card's worth? The playbook, and now we are setting our own tone, our own. Yeah. It's going to be amazing. Our wedding is going to be a little bit different. Could be scary too.
I think that we're going to end up sharing a lot with.
Oh yeah.
With all of your followers and subscribers.
Yeah.
I think you all will have a good time with us.
All right, guys. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, we tried to keep the poo talk to a minimum, right? No pew talk.
Oh my goodness,
right?
This cannot be your new theme.
Hey, that has been my theme in the past. I've gone through some crazy themes. But if you did like today's video, big old thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Always 100% free. Hit that notification bell to be notified
of more exciting news.
Anytime a new video comes out on RidgeLife Reviews, RidgeLife Ramblings.
I wanted to switch it up.
And if you got a hype on a mobile device,
punch it.
Punch it. Punch it. I don't know if you can say. I don't think YouTube may block that too. That's violence. You can't do that.
No, stop.
Love every single one of you. Until next time. Hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling.
Go RidgeLife. I'll keep that one.
Mwah.